The film opens with a young man who is on a long holiday after taking an exam at his school. His name is Vojta. He only lives with his father named Milan, while his mother has passed away some time ago. To fill his vacation time, he spends time at home and relaxes by the pool. Meanwhile, Milan is seen busy tidying up his yard and will be used as a place to relax. Milan intends that after it is finished, the place can be used for anyone who wants to go there during the holidays. Since his mother left, Vojta has become a slightly different person. He is more alone and often looks gloomy. Likewise with Milan, he was even stressed and really likes to drink because his wife left him. But fortunately, in the past few months Milan has started to change. He wants to be better and doesn't want to be lost in sadness. But unlike Vojta, he still looks lethargic almost every day. Even when helping his father, he dropped the board he was holding. As a result, Vojta was scolded by his father. Because of that, Vojta left there and chose to be alone in his room while writing in his diary. The next day, when Vojta woke up, he went out and saw his father very happy, unlike usual. Vojta wondered why his father could be so happy. It turned out that Milan was happy because their first guest came there. When Vojta looked across the pool, he saw a beautiful woman relaxing while reading a book. Vojta then approached that woman, and in the end they got to know each other. Linda is a teacher at a school in another city. Because of the holidays, Linda wanted to go for a walk and then found that place. After that Vojta returned to his room. He looked nervous and watched Linda from there. But unfortunately, Linda was seen saying goodbye and wanted to leave there. With a sweet smile, Linda waved at Milan. That even made Vojta excited. He even made Linda the object of his writing in his diary. But will Linda go back there? Vojta and Milan sat together and both hoped that Linda would come back there. Until a few days later, when Milan and Vojta were playing cards, Linda suddenly came there. Milan was very happy and immediately welcomed Linda well. While Vojta just sat and smiled, in his heart he was very happy when Linda came back there. They then spent time together and played some games. Linda was very happy, so was Milan. While Vojta continued to watch Linda and admire Linda's beauty. Linda was really beautiful. Her smile was sweet and charming. Vojta seemed to be captivated by Linda. But not only Vojta, it seemed that Milan also felt the same way. The next day, Linda came there again. Linda invited Milan to do gymnastics together, but because he rarely exercised, Milan suddenly had a backache. Milan had to rest, while Linda decided to sunbathe by the pool. When she wanted to apply sunscreen, Linda asked Milan to help her, but Milan refused because she was in a lot of pain and had difficulty moving. That's when Vojta took action. He helped Linda apply sunscreen on her back. That day became the first experience that Vojta could not forget. Their relationship grew closer every day. Linda came there almost every day, spending the day and joking together. While Milan, because he was still sick, could only see the closeness of Linda and Vojta. Every day Linda spent time with Vojta, and this seemed to make Milan jealous. Milan seemed to really fall in love with Linda. That night, Milan was seen sitting alone by the pool holding a photo of the past when his wife was still there. While Vojta watched his father, while writing his diary. The next day, Linda came back there. Because the holiday was almost over, Linda and Vojta then cleaned the decorations in that place together. At that time Vojta asked Linda to get his cell phone on the chair. But Linda found Vojta's book. She was surprised to see the writing in the book which told a lot about herself that made her dislike it. Linda's expression immediately changed at that time. At the same time Milan met Linda, he intended to close their meeting by going for a walk and watching a movie at the cinema. But for some reason Linda seemed annoyed, and immediately left from there. Milan was confused by Linda's attitude that suddenly changed. In the end, Milan knew it was all because of the writing in Vojta's book. While drinking, Milan read the writing in front of Vojta. Vojta was silent while holding back his emotions. But Vojta's emotions suddenly peaked when Milan tried to burn the book. Vojta poured out all his feelings. His father could entertain himself by drinking, while Vojta could only entertain himself with the book. Linda had left there, and dark days would be felt again by Vojta. Long story short, Vojta returned to school. He looked gloomy and unenthusiastic. At that time there would be a new teacher in Wojta's class, and it turned out she was Linda. Suddenly the smile on Wojta's face reappeared. It seemed that from then on, Wojta was ready to create a new story and write it in his diary. That's the plot of our film this time. I hope you like it and see you again in the plot of our next film.